I'm home court, you standing trial. Why ain't I see you round?
Where the case, you caught the murder case, and
Right.
I was there because it got.
You were where?
I was in the car. The gun got pulled on me first.
Okay, with the security guard and Snoop.
Yeah, I was dropping clothes off for Daz.
Mm-hmm.
The position was that half dead, little C style outside. I pull up, but I'm pulling up the opposite way.
Mm-hmm.
And we're sitting up there talking, handing him the Nordstrom bag. Philip Woldermariam's pulling up. And this is the first day we see him brandishing a gun at this point.
Mm-hmm.
And I have a little kid in this car. I got my little cousin who's 3 years old in this car.
Mm-hmm.
He's closer to the streets. He pulled up and pulled the gun, and they ran upstairs, and that's 15 minutes later, he was gone.
Wow. And they didn't know him prior to that.
Yeah, they did. I mean,
they did.
Philip was from, I think he was a by-yourself hustler, and when Snoop moved into the neighborhood, all the girls were attracted to him. It was over jealousy that Snoop was a cute guy. The new rapper had moved into the neighborhood, and this guy would roll up and down the street, brandishing guns, trolling him.
Just
I mean,
hating.
it was always a problem because of the women.
Wow.
Snoop wasn't even interested. He had a woman, but it was over the fact that I'm hating because you are in our neighborhood and you got all the girls.
That's crazy. Yeah.
And we
Happens
never
too
seen
often.
that. After that, car chase is going down.
Mm-hmm.
And I didn't get to the park. I had a kid in the car, so I had to turn around because I said, let me turn around. And 15 minutes later, it happened at the park.
Mm-hmm.
And we never seen that apartment again, ever.
Mm-hmm.
We never went on that block ever again after that.
Mm-hmm.
When that happened, then Suge had us on, we had them on in hide now.
Right.
And I rode right along with him. We were staying, Dre had a condo in off of Wilshire, the Argyle. We stayed there. We were everywhere.
Mm-hmm.
Every little place. And then that's when we all moved out to Woodland Hills.
Mm-hmm.
That's when Snoop was at the Summit. Daz and I were at one of them places with the bed that comes out the wall.
Wow.
Corrupt was next door to us.
Okay.
So that's kind of when we started, when the trial is going on. He's still going through the preliminaries at this point. So by the time it hits, the court case hit, me and Dad's about our house on Benton Way.
Right.
So when he started staying with us, but we went through the whole court thing in Woodland Hills, like the beginning stages. And Brian McKnight was his neighbor. He used to call the police on us all the time. Music is loud. I'm like, really, Brian? I don't like your music anymore because you keep calling the police on us. You're not doing anything. He lived right next door.
Yeah. That's funny. So what's the mood at death row now? Because I mean, now you got the superstar fighting for his life. Did y'all think, did you think that he was going to be convicted, or were you?
Nah, not with Cochran.
Okay.
We had the line.
So y'all were confident.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because he didn't do anything. This man had caused this. I mean, it was going to happen. This guy was already. He was a bad seed from the neighborhood. They had already had him going through crowded elementary recess time shooting with kids all around. So they knew what it was, and Snoop didn't go looking for this. It kept coming to him and his bodyguard. They had to do what they had to do.
Right.
It was going to happen eventually because this guy did not. It was jealous.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's safe to say that with that trial and with him beating that, it shot his star that much higher.
It did. He was relieved, and he could work in peace at this point. Because if that's over your head,
right?
God, that's over your head.
But I'm saying his celebrity grew even more.
It did. I mean, it was already big. I mean, when he caught it caught the case, and they seen him at MTV, and they came to get him back behind stage. His celebrity was growing, but Snoop wasn't taking it to heart because he was inside. He didn't want it hurt. Like, I don't want to go away. Like, I'm here. Like, the people are loving him, but he's in turmoil.
Yeah.
He got mouths.
Home court, you standing trial. Why ain't I see you round back when I was down?